Good Tuesday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to what's making news, let's take a quick look outside our weather window. And what a gorgeous day once again today. Man, we thought yesterday was nice. Today even better. A lot less cloudiness out there today. And this is a shot from McNeil Canyon. Looking back, and you can just see Lake Chelan there in the middle of your screen. And what a beautiful day to be up that way today with lots of blue skies. And as we take a look at our 7-day forecast, this nice weather is going to last right through the upcoming weekend. We might see some breezy conditions at times on Saturday and Sunday especially. But boy, look at that forecast with highs in the upper 70s and lower 80s before the wind moves in on Monday and cools us down back into the mid 70s. I'll have your complete weather forecast coming up a little bit later on. And now here are some of the stories that we're following for you tonight. A 30-year-old Wenatchee woman received a 2-year prison sentence on Monday for leading police on a high-speed chase in a stolen car. The FDA yesterday approved the Pfizer COVID vaccine for kids ages 12 and up. Chelan County commissioners today received long-awaited guidance on short-term rentals. And federal COVID-19 relief funding will allow local telecommunications to offer free internet to thousands of households in Chelan, Douglas, Grant, and Lincoln counties. But first, our top story tonight. A Cashmere man is in custody after burglarizing a local shop late last week. 21-year-old Dennis Mendez is jailed in the Chelan County Regional Justice Center. Chelan County Sheriff's deputies say they caught Mendez fleeing from Tienda Mexicano La Palma on Sunset Highway about 4 a.m. on Friday. Another male escaped during a subsequent foot chase. The store's glass front door was smashed and its alarm panel ripped off the wall, and the owner said the cash register had been removed. Mendez was allegedly carrying multiple pieces of merchandise from the store as well as about $300 in cash. Deputies say they've not yet identified the other suspect. A 30-year-old Wenatchee woman received a 2-year prison sentence Monday for leading police on a high-speed chase in a stolen car. Rose Alexandra Hernandez pleaded guilty in Douglas County to possession of a stolen vehicle, fleeing from police, and driving with no license. She was arrested back in February after a chase that began on the George Seller Bridge and ended in South Wenatchee after police knocked her car into a spin and brought it to a stop at Simmons and Judkins Streets. Hernandez has prior convictions for theft, burglary, and taking vehicles without permission. The FDA yesterday approved the Pfizer COVID vaccine for kids ages 12 and up. But the State Department of Health says there are a few more steps before Washington adopts that vaccine strategy. The FDA approval must be ratified by the CDC's Vaccine Advisory Committee, expected to meet tomorrow. And the Western State Scientific Safety Review Work Group, representing Washington and 3 other states, must also approve. That means state programs like the mass vaccination site in Wenatchee might not offer the Pfizer vaccine to younger applicants until at least next week. Some providers aren't waiting, though. The Columbia Valley Community Health Vaccine Clinic, scheduled for Saturday at Wenatchee High School, will offer the dose for kids 12 and up who live in the Wenatchee, East Wenatchee, and Cashmere areas. Other school districts like Cascade and Leavenworth are also planning vaccine clinics starting at age 12, coming up in the coming weeks. Well, Chelan County commissioners today received a long-awaited guidance on short-term rentals. Among other things, the task force put together by commissioners recommends that existing vacation rentals in unincorporated areas of the county be allowed to continue operation if they comply with all safety codes and standards. The number of new short-term rentals won't be capped, and each rental would have a maximum allowed occupancy. Community Development Director Jim Brown and Commissioner Chairman Bob Boogert both said the task force coped very well with a controversial topic.
I have to say that I am very heartened by the robust participation, the cordiality, and collegiality that occurred between the parties. There were some really hard conversations that had to be had, and I think that I'm not overstating matters to say that everybody conducted themselves very well and got through those issues and were able to come up with a final product that is really based on consensus.
Right at this time, I would like to publicly thank again those individuals that have participated in this. And I know that I can speak on behalf of the Board of Commissioners in the fact that we do thank you sincerely for your work. In the statement that we provided here, this one sentence I'd like to read to the group here. Your work on this task force exemplifies all that is good in Chelan County. You willingly dedicated yourselves to a task that took a great deal of your time and energy and required tremendous diplomacy, interpersonal skills, and integrity. Because of you, Chelan County is a better place to live, work, and raise a family. Thank you for your service.
County commissioners voted unanimously to put the recommendations into a draft county code, which they'll consider at a workshop on June 1st. A public hearing on the code will be held next month before it's adopted. In other news, federal COVID-19 relief funding will allow local telecommunications to offer free internet services to thousands of households in Chelan, Douglas, Grant, and Lincoln counties. As a provider for the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program, LocalTel can offer up to $50 per month to qualified customers, which the company says will cover the monthly internet fee for most households. In a press release, LocalTel said to qualify, households must have been financially impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, have a child eligible for free school lunches, have a member who received a college Pell Grant, meet income guidelines, or as part of any of several federal assistance programs. The program is offered to new and existing LocalTel customers beginning tomorrow. To check eligibility, go to the LocalTel website at localtel.com. LocalTel is the parent company of NCWLIFE. Coming up next, the state is preparing to celebrate the state's rich geologic history with a look at what the Department of Natural Resources is calling the Washington 100. With weather conditions favorable again, prescribed burning resumed today in north central Washington. Governor Jay Inslee signed a huge raft of bills into law yesterday, including a bill that toughens the requirements for controlling noxious weeds. And a fifth grade teacher at St. Joseph Catholic School in Wenatchee has been named the school's new principal. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Are you a take charge kind of person? Consider a career as a health unit coordinator. You'll work to keep health facilities running efficiently by coordinating medical providers, patients, and departments. The Charter College Certificate in Health Unit Coordinator program can get you up to speed on basic patient care, health records management, health and safety procedures, and medical billing. And the 10-month online program includes a computer you keep. Get started at chartercollege.edu, where we work to get you to work.
At Wenatchee Power Sports, we proudly offer the Polaris product line. Polaris builds the highest quality side-by-side in the industry, with off-road capability that's second to none. The Polaris pre-order program allows customers to purchase the vehicle they want without having to select from limited dealer inventory. The Wenatchee Valley has year-round access to some of the best ORV trails in the Northwest. Start your adventure here at Wenatchee Power Sports.
The Tan Republic Bronze Without Borders membership is our best membership to date. Discounted monthly dues, access to over 65 locations, 25% off all products, discounted upgrades and spray tanning, members only specials, and of course, we treat you like a VIT. Very important tanner. Ask your certified Smart Tan associate how you can sign up for a Bronze Without Borders membership program today and save. Tan Beautiful. Tan Republic.
Welcome back. In another news, the state is preparing to celebrate the state's rich geologic story with a look at what the Department of Natural Resources is calling the Washington 100. DNR has given a sneak peek into some of the 100 geological marvels it'll be highlighting, including several right here in our region. With weather conditions favorable again, prescribed burning resumed today in north central Washington. The U.S. Forest Service is burning about 100 acres southwest of the summit of Blewett Pass and about 56 acres in the South Summit area, about 7.5 miles east of Carlton. The Forest Service is just one of several agencies with aggressive plans for prescribed burns in the area this spring. The state departments of Fish and Wildlife and Natural Resources also are using prescribed burning to make the forests less vulnerable to devastating wildfires this summer. In other news, Governor Jay Inslee signed a huge raft of bills into law Monday, including measures to divert mentally ill criminal offenders into community-based care, eliminating license suspension as a punishment for unpaid traffic tickets, and expanding coverage of the paid family and medical leave program. One bill signed into law, sponsored by 13th District Representative Tom Dent, toughens the requirements for controlling noxious weeds. Another, by 13th District Senator Judy Warnick, increases pesticide license fees that haven't gone up since 2008 and uses the new revenue for technical assistance and education on pesticide use, particularly for non-English speaking farmers. Lisa Martinez, a fifth grade teacher at St. Joseph Catholic School in Wenatchee, has been named the school's new principal. Martinez replaces Robert Turner, who is retiring at the end of the year. Martinez has taught at St. Joseph for the past 10 years and is a former student at the Catholic school. St. Joseph currently has 120 students in grades preschool through fifth grade. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
Hi, Stephen DeVilbus here, Branch Manager of Beneficial and Home Care. We are an equal opportunity employer and we do not discriminate in employment or services. It is our mission to maximize our clients' physical health and sense of mental well-being while remaining in the comfort of their home. We are currently seeking professional caregivers who share our mission to help our clients live safely and comfortably at home. Call Beneficial and Home Care. Schedule your interview today, 509-663-7900.
It's estimated that 1/3 of Americans do not have a financial plan. At D.A. Davidson, their advisors are working to change that because they understand the importance of planning for the future. At D.A. Davidson, they believe in partnering together to build a strategy tailored to your needs. They spend the time and have the knowledge to help keep your financial future on track. Let D.A. Davidson Financial Advisors of Wenatchee put the strength of advice to work for you.
Bring the whole family up to Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house in historic downtown Chelan. Applewood smoked brisket, street-style tacos, and our award-winning barbecue rubs and sauces. Our meals pair perfectly with our exciting lineup of craft ales, made right here in Chelan. We've got room for big groups, or give us a call for catering. So grab the kids and check out the fun at Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house located in the heart of Chelan.
Traditional values and innovation in honoring the life of each family we serve is part of the ministry of Heritage Memorial Chapel. Our staff is committed to walk with your family with compassion through this time of grief. We are here to help and here to serve, the right kind of help when you need it most. Heritage Memorial Chapel.
Time now to take a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a great Tuesday. And boy, weather-wise, no complaints out there. What a beautiful day, and what a great day to head up to Lake Chelan. This is our view at the lake from our McNeil Canyon Sky-Fi Tower camera. And just a few clouds along the horizon today, and lots of blue sky out there. And that made for a fairly warm day today. In fact, above normal as far as temperatures go. Unofficially today, 76 degrees. Boy, for many, that's just about perfect. 71 is now our normal high temperature. Right on the money for our low this morning, 48, and 48 is our normal low. Record high was in 1993, 92 degrees on this date, and our record low, 32, back in 1985. Sunrise this morning, 5:29, and sets tonight at 8:26. Let's take a look now at how our Wednesday weather forecast will shape up, and I think you're going to like it. Temperatures even creeping up a little bit more as we get into Wednesday. 79 in Moses Lake and Ephrata, 78 in Quincy, also Wenatchee at 78 degrees tomorrow, 77 in Cashmere, and 76 degrees. Beautiful day once again to head up to Lake Chelan. Tonight, it's all going to begin with beautiful weather. We will see a few increasing clouds tonight. This ridge will allow some clouds to move through it, but boy, it's in place, and it's going to be in place for a while. Light breeze tonight and mild overnight temperatures in the lower 50s. As we get you into Wednesday, we just talked about it, maybe a few more clouds. There's an area of low pressure that's coming down the other side of the ridge. A little breezy towards Wednesday evening, but not so much during the day tomorrow. Warmer temperatures too. As we get into Thursday, just fantastic weather. Mostly sunny, unseasonably warm, and we are talking 80 degrees. Almost all of central and also southeastern Washington state will see temperatures around 80. For Friday then, it's going to be a little bit windy, especially in the Wenatchee area and areas over in the Columbia Basin. It will stay warm though for Friday, with temperatures even ticking up a little bit in the lower 80s for high temperatures. And then as we get you into the weekend, very, very nice weather. Sunny, unseasonably warm. We'll see high temperatures in the low 80s. Boy, maybe even 85 degrees over in the Walla Walla area, also Richland and Pasco. To end our weekend on Sunday, maybe some increasing clouds late, but it will stay very mild. Here's our next storm system as it is poised to move through. It's an area of low pressure that's wrapped up right here, and that will change our weather as we get into Monday with some very windy conditions all through Washington state. And if you're traveling over into Spokane, very windy for Monday. Slightly cooler as we kick off our next work week too, with high temperatures still above normal though in the lower to mid 70s. Take a look at your 7-day forecast now. Tonight, 52 degrees, 78, mostly sunny tomorrow. 80 for Thursday, 82 Friday, 82 once again on Saturday. Maybe some breezy conditions at times on Sunday, but still awfully nice out there with a high temperature of 83. And then by Monday, partly cloudy and a lot of wind with a high temperature then of around 76 degrees. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Join NCWLIFE for live racing action Saturday at 6 at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval. It's Johnson Electric Bump to Pass night, also featuring Holiday's Custom Muffler B-Mods, Plum Perfect Roadrunners, and Outlaw Figure 8 Oval Challenge. Coverage is brought to you by Bob's Apple Barrel Bark. Sponsors also include Many Blinds and More, One Way Construction, Sangster Motors, and Save Mart. Watch all the action Saturday at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval starting at 6 on the NCWLIFE channel, your local TV station.
When you think of Doghouse Motorsports, you might think of motorcycles, but there's a lot more in this house. How about Honda Power Equipment? From snowblowers to lawnmowers to generators and even water pumps, Honda is the brand that sets the standards. Perhaps you need an ATV or UTV. The Doghouse has the largest selection anywhere. Did we mention watercraft and snowmobiles? And of course, we have motorcycles too. Back it up with terrific customer service and you have Wenatchee's best motorsports store 5 years running. Isn't it time for you to be in the Doghouse?
And now it's a sports update on the NCWLIFE channel.
And a happy Tuesday to you. After a travel day yesterday, and the Mariners are in Los Angeles to take on the Dodgers tonight. Seattle will send Yusei Kikuchi to the Hill to face Walker Buehler in the first of a two-game series. Yusei is 1-2 on the season with a 4.30 earned run average. Buehler, meanwhile, 1-0 with a 3.13 ERA. First pitch at Dodger Stadium at 7:10 and can be seen on Root Sports Northwest. Well, the long-awaited call-up of Jared Kelenic could be this week. According to ESPN's Jeff Passan, outfielder Kelenic, the number 3 prospect in all of baseball, is expected to be called up by the Mariners as soon as Thursday. That would be in time for Seattle's first game of a 4-game series against Cleveland at T-Mobile Park. So far in 5 games in Tacoma, the 21-year-old is hitting .409 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. Well, the Mariners are back in a two-way tie for second place in the American League West after Houston fell to Los Angeles Monday 5-4. Angels did most of its damage in a 4-run 6th inning.
Right now. Right here. I guess when he's throwing the pitch, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to Jared Walsh as he has just deposited a solo home run over the right field fence to bring the Halos back within 2.
It's been pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, generally a guy is described as handsy, and it's a problem. Oh, Jay up, get out of here, get going. Back to back. Start the train.
Boy, Jay up going uptown funk, back to back. Speaking of handsy and strong hands, Justin Upton, all of a sudden, got yourself a ball game, 4-3 to the pitcher.
Ground ball to shortstop in the hole. Correa picks it up, had trouble with it. Rojas scores, and the Angels have tied it in the 6th.
Playing back, giving up the run. I'm not so sure he's going to get Gosselin at first base. He's thinking, he's hoping that Ward makes a big turn around third. Even though Correa's got a great arm, he's in the outfield grass. He's thinking, I'm preventing 2 runs from scoring. But nice job by Gosselin. Shortening up, yes. See a safety squeeze here.
He shortens up, gets the bunt down. Here comes the go-ahead run. Perfect execution from Butera, and the Angels have their first lead of the night.
And the Angels would go on for the win 5-4 in San Francisco. Alex Wood fanned 7 over 7 innings, allowing just 1 run on 4 hits to help the Giants beat Texas 3-1. Oakland remains in first place in the American League West at 21-15, 2.5 games in front of both Seattle and Houston, who are 18-17. Texas 3.5 back at 18-19. Angels are 4 games back at 16-18. Well, Prep Baseball got off to an early start with a couple of games played yesterday. Tenasket edged Lake Roosevelt by a run, 3-2, and Freitas JV stopped Pateras 12-2. On tap today, Manson's hosting Tenasket in a doubleheader. Cashmere's traveling to Royal. Also, it's Liberty Bell hosting Elmira Cooley Heartline. Fast pitch softball on Monday. Okanagan had no trouble sweeping a doubleheader from Oroville, winning 22-0 and 22-1. Today, Mansfield, hosts Manson in a doubleheader. Also, Wenatchee's hosting Warden in a single game at Walla Walla Point Park, trying to snap an 8-game losing streak. If Freighted travels to Moses Lake, Lake Roosevelt begins at Twinville, and Oroville, Bridgeport is playing host to Tonasket. Well, we're excited to bring you some high school soccer tonight here on the NCWLIFE channel. Oh, it's going to be a good one. Sebastian Moraga and Matt Wiesen will have the call at Leibofto Field of the Apple Bowl, where the Wenatchee Panthers host the Eastmont Wildcats. Wenatchee comes into tonight's game with a perfect 9-0 record and back-to-back 1-0 wins over Cashmere and Quincy. Eastmont, meanwhile, 6-3 and riding a 5-game winning streak. Pregame at 6:50, the kickoff slated for 7. It's also senior night for the Panthers, who will finish the season Saturday at Moses Lake. Other action today in soccer: Pateras playing at Liberty Bell, Manson traveling to Warden, Quincy hosting Moses Lake, Brewsters at Okanagan, and besides the Wenatchee Eastmont match at 7 o'clock, Cascade is hosting Wall-Luke. Wenatchee Valley College Knights basketball team has a couple of games tonight at Smith Gymnasium. Lady Knights take on Blue Mountain Community College right about now, with the men following at 7:30. WVC men's soccer team on the road tomorrow at North Idaho beginning at 4:30 in the afternoon. And as we look ahead to the weekend here at the NCWLIFE channel, we'll be back up at Wenatchee Valley's Super Oval for our second race broadcast of the season. This weekend features the Johnson Electric Bump to Pass Night. Yeah, going to be an interesting one on Saturday. Bump to Pass cars will be joined by the Holidays Custom Muffler B-Mods, Plum Perfect Roadrunners, and the Outlaw Figure 8 Oval Challenge. They won't do a figure 8. They'll just go around in circles. We'll start our broadcast at 5:30. Racing starts at 6 right here on the NCWLIFE channel. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Grandstrom. Grant, back to you.
Looks like fun, Eric. Thank you very much. And now let's check in with Dan Kuntz for a look at what's coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Dan?
Thanks, Grant. Join me for Wednesday's edition of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. We're going to have sports highlights, not only from the Panthers and the Wildcats and that battle on the pitch tonight that we'll have for you live here in the NCWLIFE channel. We'll also have highlights of the Mariners and the world champion Dodgers. And tomorrow, Wednesday, is National Limerick Day. And, I can't do that one. Well, I can, but we'd lose our FCC license. Anyway, join me tomorrow, live and local, 7 a.m. right here. Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Dan. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-NCWL. That's 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.
Apple Barrel Bark has been supplying bark and landscaping products in North Central Washington since 1977. Bob's Apple Barrel Bark is a leader in full-service landscaping products, including gravel, topsoil, and multiple grades and quality of bark and more. Bob's Apple Barrel Bark products are available at 2 convenient locations to serve your needs, Wenatchee and Chelan. Give Bob's Apple Barrel Bark a call today.
Arctic Refrigeration and Heating has been providing heating and cooling services in our valley since 1984. Arctic offers a variety of refrigeration and heating services, proudly now selling Bryant Systems. Heating and air conditioning for your home or business. Commercial refrigeration service for your coolers, freezers, and prep tables. And now, full service on gas fireplaces for your home or business. Whatever it takes, Arctic Refrigeration and Heating, the temperature experts.
Save Mart is the place to go if you are in the market for home furnishings. They have rows and rows of sofas, love seats, recliners, and chairs in a vast array of fabrics and colors. Name brands include Ashley, Best, and Stanton. With pictures, lamps, and tables to complement your new furniture, Save Mart is a one-stop shop. Save Mart offers 12-month special financing on approval of credit. Save Mart also offers free delivery, setup, and haul away in their service area. Serving the Wenatchee Valley for over 50 years. Located on North Wenatchee Avenue or visit online at savemart.net.